Community radio for North Herts. This is North Herts Radio.
Welcome back to the show. We do have Hilary here with us. Hello, Hilary.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
How are you?
This is nice.
This is good.
She's
First
very-
time you've been on our
Dan
show.
Kev, yeah.
Was you? You might have been on our show last year at the whole festival.
No, it was just live,
It
wasn't
was just
it?
live,
It wasn't
yeah.
on your
We
actual
all
show.
came in and came out, didn't we? We all
Yeah.
swapped presenters. So, but lovely to have you. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us. How are you?
Good.
Good
very
New
good.
Year.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
Happy
Oh,
New Year.
yes, and all
All
that
our
jazz.
Yeah.
listeners.
Oh,
Even though
Dan moaned about this last
it
week.
is the 16th of January now.
I think, maybe this is the last time.
I think
Yeah.
this is the last day now. You can
Okay.
say
If
it.
anyone else says it to me now, I might just go, good day.
Yes.
Good day to you, sir.
We'll just say no.
Or
It's not
madam.
happy. Actually, I'm not happy.
No, yeah, it's not a happy new year yet.
Yeah.
No, it is really. We're not that morbid, are we? So, Hilary, we're talking about vegans, aren't we?
Yes.
And you are one.
I am.
So...
I am one of those people.
One of
But
those
you
people.
don't brag about it or anything,
No.
I'm sure. You don't go up to people and say, guess what?
No.
I'm a vegan.
No. So a lot of people would go, "Oh, I didn't know Hilary was a vegan."
We
No,
didn't.
We
so.
didn't know until now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Until
that's a
earlier.
good thing. And how many years have you been doing it for, first of all?
So on and off since 1983.
Oh
You
wow.
probably weren't even born then, boys.
No, I
were you?
wasn't.
Nearly.
Nearly.
I wasn't.
1984 for me,
Right.
thanks.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. So but then it was so difficult.
Really hard.
It was really hard to be vegan then. There were like almost no products that you could buy. So everything had to be, you could only do it at home. So
Yeah.
being a vegan at home was fine, but going out
Mm-hmm.
was nigh on impossible. Because if you went into a restaurant and said, well, I'm vegetarian, they would offer you an omelette or a goat's cheese salad or,
Very
something like that.
basic.
Yeah.
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 So it was very difficult leading up until sort of now, really. The
Yes.
last few years have it sort of boomed, really, especially this year. Start of January, vegan January, or veganuary.
Yeah, veganuary. Yeah.
Yeah, it started a couple of years ago, I think.
Mm.
And people suddenly started going, okay, well, I've overdone it over Christmas.
Yep.
I'm going to give it a go.
Mm.
And but it's gone crazy.
Yeah, it's a good thing because it gives you, being a vegan as well, more choice at restaurants, even fast food restaurants as well, because they're all sort of jumping on that
They're all doing
bandwagon,
it.
so
Yeah.
to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
why not?
good, because
Why not?
you've tried a few and you've rated it off air to us as well, saying that you want to experience more of it.
Yes.
Mm.
You haven't tried all of them yet, but
No.
you've tried the few that you have tried. You say, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, coffee shops, fast food outlets, they're all doing it, and it just makes it easy. And I think the critical thing, really, the thing that makes it good for me, is that it makes it easy for people who are going, oh, wonder what all this vegan stuff's about. To do one, do
Yes.
do one meal a day,
Yeah.
one meal a week, or just the occasional
Test
one.
the waters a little bit. Yeah.
Rather than having to do it all the time. It's not like you have to be a meat eater or vegan completely.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
You could be both.
You can
The
do
new
whatever
word,
you like.
Flexitarian.
flexitarian,
Absolutely.
is the new one.
Yeah.
That's what I am, I think.
Yeah.
I can dabble in a bit of everything.
Dabble.
But isn't that what? It's
But
like,
that's what it should-
doesn't
it's all
matter,
going-
does it?
yeah.
It doesn't matter to me
No.
what anybody else eats.
No. And I'm not going to judge you for what you eat, and likewise as well.
Exactly what you want.
Yeah, but I'm all for the environment and
Well,
you
you
know,
see, that's the big thing
yeah,
now.
that's what it's for.
It's gone beyond just, well, I think it's healthier for me, or whatever. I mean, David Attenborough has launched this thing today.
Yep.
yeah,
And, frankly, if everybody went a little bit vegan, one meal a week,
Yeah.
or even a
just
couple of
little
meals a
steps.
month,
Yeah,
or occasionally trying one of the plant milks or a plant spread, or whatever, it would make a huge difference. I also heard a thing on the radio coming over here about the soil in the agricultural soil being depleted, and so they're saying in 30 or 40 years time
yeah.
it's going to be a massive problem for agriculture. And if we continue to grow lots of stuff which we then feed to lots of cows, we're just depleting the environment in so many different ways.
Flatulence.
Well, yes,
the cow
as well.
The
Yeah,
methane is a
Yeah.
whole
Yes,
different.
that's
but
what it is.
that reminds me of that film Interstellar. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but it's similar.
yeah.
The crops all died at the beginning of the
Yes.
film.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. But that's why they have to go elsewhere
Yeah.
in the solar system. Not that we
Exactly.
could do that, but that's a real danger that we have in this world. I mean, it could go that way, and we're going to have to move on to these products eventually.
Yeah, because otherwise, what will happen is that we will gradually have to start to eat food which has been created in a laboratory.
Yes.
Which has been grown in not in a field.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's worse than eating the occasional.
You don't know what's gone in it for one.
Well, exactly.
Didn't they do that? They did it a few years ago, didn't they? They made a burger in a laboratory.
That's what. Oh yeah, they did.
They did
Yeah.
the first scientific burger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would have tasted
Yeah.
like, but to that, what would you rather eat? Some vegetables on a plate or a scientifically made bit of food, meat replica?
Well, let's put it in perspective here. Like the corn products and things. How was that made?
Well, yeah, they were developed in a lab.
But they're mostly
But
like
they're-
mushrooms and
Yes.
things like
exactly.
that, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many different things.
So that is
But
still.
I'd rather have a plate of veg than
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
that's completely
Stir
modified.
fry, to me, you can't beat a stir fry with just loads of different veggies.
Do you know what? And,
You know.
that is something that we've tried. Me and my partner, we've tried to be more vegetarian, at least flexitarian.
Yeah.
And you make some meals and you think, why is there meat? Why do we need meat in this?
Yeah.
The textures are there.
Yep.
It doesn't like. We had a gnocchi bake. It was a recipe from a book. It was a gnocchi satay chicken dish.
yeah.
Quite nice.
Yeah.
But actually, the chicken and the gnocchi, the two different textures, and it didn't quite work. So
No.
why do we need chicken in this? And did it the same the following week. No meat. Absolutely the same.
Yeah.
But I tell you
delicious.
what, the corn chicken pieces are lovely in a stir
They
fry.
are. Good, yeah.
They are,
Yeah.
yeah. And if you make a mince, if you make a lasagna or something like that,
Yep.
with
mince.
the veggie mince,
Veggie
Yeah,
mince.
I love the corn
Honestly,
mince.
Meat-free chilies we do. Chili con carnes.
and not only is it's just as tasty, but it's better for you. It's got less fat, and it's an awful lot cheaper.
Yep.
Than
and
making it with
it's
things.
quicker to cook.
Well, yes.
Meat-free
Straight in there,
mince
yeah.
takes
Yeah.
10 minutes
Yeah.
from scratch, from
There you go.
frozen. And we were just talking about before the break how popular being vegan is and vegan diets and stuff. And now you've obviously lived with it a long time. And
Yeah.
how have you felt it benefits you health-wise?
Yeah.
I never get that. You know that feeling where you're kind of stuffed, and you just feel like, I've just like really overdone it, and
Bloated.
and,
that a lot.
and the meat sweats.
Pasta does that.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
I never get that. Never get that, because you have to eat an awful lot of veg before it, before it does that. And I think my skin feels better. Everything. It's just, I think it's much better.
Are you a strict one though, or are you quite flex?
I'm flexible.
Okay. Fish.
No, I'd never eat fish or meat.
Okay.
And in fact, I don't really want to eat eggs. But occasionally, if I have to, if there's something that's got cheese in, then I will. Because it's not the end of the world. The vegan police aren't going to come around and say, you're not a vegan,
Well,
stop
the
saying you
vegan
are.
police.
Don't talk too soon. There might be such a thing
Well,
as
yeah,
vegan one day. but
yeah.
I've not gone that far yet in terms of trying the things like the mayonnaise and the sauces. I've not gone that far yet.
Do you know what? I wish I'd bought some stuff for you to test,
Yeah.
because
Next time.
the vegan mayonnaise, you wouldn't know.
Really?
You would not know. Especially, when you put it in a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, my daughter made me a sandwich with vegan mayonnaise and some of those vegan fish fillet things.
Okay, yeah.
And a bit of salad, bit of spinachy stuff going on. And honestly, you wouldn't know it wasn't just a fish finger
Fish patty,
sandwich.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Really good. Yeah.
There is good alternatives.
There are.
Some of it does taste a bit horrible.
You do have to be picky.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
do have to try things and go, not going to be eating that. But,
Some of the
you know,
cheeses, I've
some of the cheeses are like eating shoes.
one vegan cheese that I did try was all right.
Yeah.
And it tasted
Yeah.
closest to
Yeah.
cheese as possible.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was in Tesco somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the free from aisle.
Yeah.
But I've tried other ones and not the branded stuff.
Yeah.
And it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nowhere near the quality.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what it is. I guess it's about trying and error, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's trying stuff and do you like it?
Yeah.
Can you get it elsewhere and things like that? And being inventive with meals as well.
Yeah.
You can make the thing about being a vegetarian and being vegan. You can make meals from scratch so quickly.
Yeah. And I think and that's got to be better for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Than opening a packet of something.
I put it in the oven. We like to cook from scratch quite a lot. We just actually talking to Dan earlier. We had a mushroom lasagna for dinner earlier in a slow cooker.
There you go. Yeah,
and it's actually it was really nice.
Yeah.
Had a lot of mascarpone cheese in, which wasn't vegan.
Well, but you could have easily
replaced
that vegan if you
could have
wanted
done.
to. But
it was still didn't have meat in. It was still really nice and. We're going to start, try more things like that, more vegetarian stuff.
Yeah.
So, and it's just about being healthy, isn't it? And being a bit more conscious about the environment. We were talking earlier also about it's not just vegan; it's being plastic and glass, trying to reduce the amount of that we consume of that. And you said about bamboo, so
So I don't know if you've heard about At Bamboo Brush, who are a Hitchin company. And they've sold 1 million toothbrushes. They weren't even going a year ago. A year ago, they didn't even exist. Mm-hmm. And they've sold 1 million toothbrushes. They're on. If you fly Virgin Atlantic somewhere, if you're first class, you get given a sustainable wash kit thing. And if you're not first class, if you're with the rest of us, then you can ask. You can say, "Oh, I forgot my toothbrush," and they'll give you one. And it's an At Bamboo Brush. And they're made in China. It's really interesting. They've just come back. The guy, Tommy and Rebecca, who run At Bamboo Brush, have just come back from China. And on their social media, they've got pictures of them, literally, the trees being cut down, then them being stripped back, them going into the factory where they're shaped into the handle of the toothbrush, the handle being stamped with At Bamboo Brush, and then the little spikes going in. And then it going in the box. And they've seen all of that in zero waste factories. So, we're all very dismissive of, China, it's all throwaway and everything. Yeah. Every single bit of that process is zero waste.
Yeah.
What's the bristles made of?
I can't remember.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
We can check it out. I'm sure they've got a website.
Yeah, they have. They've got a really good website.
Fact checking.
Yeah.
But I might try. I might get one actually. And they're cost effective in.
They're not as cheap as the cheap ones that you can buy, but they're as cheap as good toothbrushes. And they're good toothbrushes. So and if you think about every toothbrush you've ever owned, that still exists. There is no away. When you throw things away, there is no away. There's not these things go into either a hole in the ground or they end up in the ocean. Yeah. One way, that's it. They don't disappear.
No.
And nobody knows how long these plastics are going to last for because we didn't have as many plastics even 50 years ago.
No.
But because of population increase and everything and the waste.
And we're saying when you buy household products like a bathroom cleaner, and they'll come in big bottles, and some of them now do say, "Don't throw me away." It says on the bottle, you can get a refill pack. Yeah. Refill me.
Yeah.
But then it also says, "Throw me away after 5 refills." So,
recycle it.
But at least, you've used it. Same with coffee jars and. The refill packs for some reason are more expensive than.
Well, but also there are in Letchworth, St Albans, and in Hitchin. There are now these zero waste shops where you can take your jars in and you can take your bottles, so you can buy. Washing up liquid, washing powder, washing liquid, fabric conditioner, hair, shampoo, conditioner, all of those sort of things. And you just take your products, you take your bottles along and you just fill them up and you pay for what you use instead of having to also pay for the packaging. Yeah. So actually, this isn't just good for the environment. You can actually save money. Yeah. So
if you just embrace a little few changes here and there,
interesting.
Yeah.
I might check that out.
I'm learning new things here.
And the trouble is that being vegan, well, no, it's not a trouble, but it is because it's like you start your world view changes. And I think that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Think about what effect you're having on the world and the effect. So there's benefits to me, but there's also benefits to hopefully to the
everything
planet,
as well. And if every single person, at least embraced it in some way, like you said, it would make the world a better place.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the scary thing now, isn't it? With climate change, what's happening in Australia.
Yeah.
It's just really
and
sad times.
You can't ignore it.
You can't.
No, you can't.
And David Attenborough, how many shows does he have to do to highlight we are damaging the planet?
Yeah.
We are the cause of our own downfall.
But is it too late?
Yeah.
He says it's not.
He says
it's not. So there's apparently some big meeting later in the year, and I'm not exactly sure where it is. And the Americans have pulled out. Trump went, don't believe in climate change. Nothing's going wrong. There's nothing. The Australia thing is just people. It's nothing to do with what we're doing. And apparently everyone's going, well, if America's not coming in anymore, maybe China should come in, and because if China, which is a huge country, if they really embrace climate change and start to lead the way, all of a sudden
they could make a difference. Yeah,
could make a difference. Yeah.
It's about eating naturally, isn't it, and not about processed
That is
food.
very true.
Yeah,
and there are a lot of famous celebrities who are vegan, which obviously people sometimes look up to celebrities and think, okay, they're doing something, they're making a change. Zac Efron, Paul McCartney, one of the biggest ones, obviously Linda McCartney, and her meat-free range. Sia. Oh, no, you can't see her.
Sia.
Yeah. Does anyone know what she looks like?
No, I don't know.
I can't remember now. I don't know if that's still the case.
Venus Williams and her sister are both vegan.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch named PETA's most beautiful vegan in 2018.
Well, yeah.
That's a lovely little title, isn't it?
Yeah. And I always like it when the word lovely is attached to a man, because I think it should be, because there's nothing more annoying than somebody saying, oh, yes, but you're lovely.
Yeah.
It's as if it's a feminine thing.
A feminine thing,
but
no.
it doesn't have to be.
No.
So I think
I'm lovely.
No.
You are lovely.
We are
boys.
lovely people.
Yeah.
We're
Ellie
lovely.
Goulding, Ariana Grande. So it just shows Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Well, she's in the news for other stuff at the moment.
Well,
So it just shows you it is popular. It's getting popular.
Yeah.
And hopefully it keeps on going, really. And I'm going to try some of these new options that are on the
Of course. I mean,
the market.
I'm always up for trying.
I'm a huge fan of the vegan sausage roll. I absolutely love it.
Do you know what? That vegan sausage roll, that's a game changer for me.
It is.
Because I can walk down Hitchin High Street and I'll be like, yeah, I really ought to have something to eat. Okay, can't walk past that blue sign without going in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's done so well. They actually made 7 million. They gave away 7 million in bonuses to staff.
Yeah.
Some of the staff got an extra 300 quid because of how well it's done. And they're now going to do a veggie bake.
The steak bake.
That's
I've
already
had
out,
that.
isn't
I
it?
have actually had that.
Yeah.
It's already out, is it?
I have had that.
Is it good?
Same place. And it is really good.
Okay, that's a new one I need to try then.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Quite dangerously, there's one of them places down the road from where I work.
Right, yeah.
And I drive past it all the time. And it's not,
It's good because it's a quick fix, isn't it? And
yes.
It's healthier than having a full fat version of something.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know how tasty it'll be, the steak alternative.
I don't know if it has any less calories than a...
I think it does. I don't know, but...
Because the pastry would be the big thing, wouldn't it?
But do you know what? I ate it and it was nice. I haven't had a steak since, as I say, 1983. So I'm no judge of whether it tastes like a steak. But it was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, there's lots of options, and just go and try at least once a week. Just try something different. And I think now more than ever, I'm up to trying something at least just once.
If it's going to contribute towards,
and that's the point, isn't it? It's like if you recycle a bit more, and if you occasionally have a vegan meal, and if you don't litter, and if you all of these tiny little things.
It doesn't take a lot to do.
It doesn't
when you think about it.
No. And it makes a huge difference.
It's annoying, but a little bit of extra effort can go a long way.
Yeah.
And
it's just, you want everyone to do it, really, as opposed to...
Even my current partner's like, you need to recycle this properly, that properly, because certain plastics...
Can't be.
Oh, yeah, no, that's right.
And I didn't know that.
No.
I thought some of it, with the packaging, you could, but some of it you can't.
Or even if you have a water filter, even the actual filters themselves have to be properly... recycled.
Yeah.
And some supermarkets do have.
And people might just throw them away without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So it's easily done.
Yeah, Hilary, thank you for joining us
My
live.
pleasure,
Thank you.
gentlemen.
When's your show?
My show is 3:00 on Sunday afternoon. Rubato, classical music.